Welcome to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Missouri State Bears taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Bears offense will get the first possession of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Trying play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Snagged out of the air. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Finds space on the right. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Back to throw, it's Cobb.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He'll keep it himself. Keeps it and gets past the chains. There he goes. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. To the ground with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He wants it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Bears are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Quarterback on the keeper. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Let's take a moment and think Missouri State. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, that looking ahead, always pointing to the future, like they need to win today. Like their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year in our first team meeting, we put our goals up on the board. The #1 goal was to win the conference. And they have a chance to guarantee themselves a spot in that game with a win today.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. Ripping through the defense. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
So here comes the Bear offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Fires to the big fella. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Duncan.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down.
Well, we saw earlier in the game after not getting it on third, going for it on fourth down and having success. So you got to wonder, after that incompletion, are they going to try that again and stay aggressive here on fourth?
Buying some time. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback making checks. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field, and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. So after that pick six on the opening drive, a chance here to get a touchdown of their own. They'll send the tight end in motion. Quarterback will keep it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri State.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially.
Makes a grab deep. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking for a man, it's Cobb. Makes the catch. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Here we go. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Line gets set. 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Firing toward the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He'll do it himself. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Turning on the Jets. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. The Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run.
And the Bears want to pick up the tempo. The snap sets up to throw. Big fella moving. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Under fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Downs. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll leave it with him. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Cobb. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Oh, man, you don't see many of those anymore. Nowadays, the gloves are so good, the hands are so good. You don't see a lot of drop passes. Missed opportunity there for the receiver.
Got it in the middle, it's Landry. He'll be stopped right at the 40-yard line, and do they dare try to convert from their own territory on 4th down? We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Ball's on the 16, and they need 6 on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run deep down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Bears want to move quickly. From the red zone, looking for a space. Swings it out to the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Missouri State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. They'll run the screen. Runs through a tackle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Hauls it in, looking for space. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro.
The Bears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own, and he loses the football on the return. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree. So
He'll loft one deep down the left side. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. They almost took that thing end to end, but now they have to finish the drive with a score. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Looking to pass. It's Cobb. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 11 over Texas Tech.
Going for it all. Makes the catch on the left. He's loose. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bears!
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field to score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bears are in the hurry up. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Fires into the end zone. He makes a grab. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. This offense starts deep in a hole. Got the quick completion.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option of working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Quick release by the QB. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. The give on the inside. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half if they...
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Bears in the hurry-up.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to go up top. Big guy smells it. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker. Calls his own number. Touchdown, Missouri State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Got his man. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down. The give on the option. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Cobb. Got his man. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Throws to the wideout. And it's knocked away and incomplete, denying a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And I tell you what, you see this a lot. Fourth down, I'm putting pressure on the quarterback. The defense brings the blitz. They have no answer. Nice job being aggressive on a big fourth down.
He's got an open man. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
That's a first down for the offense.
Quarterback keeps it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Bears! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Corralled by the kicking team.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Missouri State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he takes this from inside, and the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Downs. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air, it's Cobb. Bringing the heat. It's complete to the left. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on first down. Going for the big play. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown Bears.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
He'll bring it back from in, and he coughs it up inside the 20. Recovered by the kicking team.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
Looking for the score. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And defense is about being great in the great situations, on the third downs, goal line situations like this, when you need to get a few stops, putting a few stops together, even though you gave up a long drive to get down here.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
He's looking to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Missouri State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline, so let's just see.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Back to throw, it's Cobb. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his tight end. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 19, on to punt it away.
He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. So here comes the Missouri State offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Going over the top. Snatches it on the right. Lots of room to run. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the move, he fires. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Wants to throw. It's Cobb. Got his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Downs. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. So here comes the Bear offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. You're getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The quick out. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
He'll start the return inside his 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.